Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for September the 16th through to the 30th. So moving from Virgo season into Libra season, and we have a lovely full moon in Pisces around the 20th, give or take a day depending on where you are in the world. And so that's going to be really interesting for you, your fellow water sign energy in Pisces. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. And so if you know all of your placements, it's great to listen to all three and to get the bigger picture of what's going on for you, Scorpio. And usual spiel, this is a general reading. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. You'll get the message that you need to hear. And if it doesn't resonate, don't take it on. But if it does really resonate, then there is an extended reading and the link will be in the description box below. So what is coming out for you, Scorpio? The cards are not talking. They're a little bit tight-lipped at this moment. Oh, we have 2 cup moon Cancer. Beautiful. A very significant partnership. The card of love has come out. And again, it's around that moon. It could be around a relationship at home. It could be meeting someone around that new moon energy. That full moon energy. And I kind of see a couple sitting out under the moon, having a glass of wine. I don't know why, but that's kind of the image that I'm being given, Scorpio. So while we're here talking about this, I wanted to just let you know about a new channel that I've launched called My Glow Space, which is kids' sleep meditations and baby sleep music and soundscapes. And so if you have any kids yourself, or you know someone's got kids, or a grandparent, or your inner child is calling, I'd love it if you check out that channel. So what else is coming in? So interesting. I feel like this is very private. This is like private and intimate, this relationship that's coming up or coming through. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be love. It can just be I'm getting a night with somebody and like dinner and drinks. So this feels important, some good, deep conversation. So that's what's coming through here. Well, look what else is coming through. Look at you. Death, Scorpio, Mars, Pluto, Uranus. So this is going to be a very deep, like on your level. And there's a deep transformation coming in around this relationship. I feel like through this connection or this one particular incident or night or social occasion, it's kind of like it goes to a deeper level. So very interesting. And we have, the Lovers card, Mercury, Gemini, North Node coming in as well. So definitely this is very romantic in a very deep soul way, in that way of kind of like Heathcliff and Emily Bronte, and it's that everlasting love kind of energy. It's very deep. It's like, I will love you till I die kind of energy. It's kind of romantic. It's kind of gothic. It's got a nice feeling to it. I feel like very much it doesn't have to be all of that. That's very dramatic. It doesn't have to be all of that. But I am getting that you are very, very much being drawn to somebody, very much. So let's find out why. Let's look at the rest of the reading and find out what's going on here, because I feel like something deep burns inside you. And this is cyclical, but there is something, amazing happening. The Queen of Cups, again, Cancer. So it could be to do with the Queen of Cups. The Cancer energy can represent mother or someone that has that kind of mothering, nurturing qualities. It can also be around the home. It can be to do with self-love, self-nurturing, crossed by the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles coming in. This is interesting. The Star card. The Magician. I think it could be that someone's not aware that there's this new energy coming, or that someone feels this way as well. Could be coming in for some of you. The 6 of Cups. So there's a lot of interesting energy. It's quite mysterious. I like this, but I feel like you're working on something deep here. So Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. I kind of feel like with this kind of Piscean full moon energy, it can kind of be a little bit like uh, it's important to make sure that there's still the boundaries of what's going on here, because sometimes it can, like, you can get lost in the other person's energy of what's you and what's not. Again, look, there's the full moon, walking away from an energy that's not fulfilling for you. So I feel like part of this connection is precipitating that. It's helping you make some decisions. The Tower, here's a energy that actually really suits you guys as well. You've got a lot of Aquarius, a lot of Uranus, and also Mars with the Tower as well, your ruler. So it feels like, the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of things opening up and choices and decisions and illusions. But the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to see something very solid and concrete. And the Six of Wands, success, recognition. So, gosh, there's just so much being woven happening deep down here, Scorpio. It's quite an interesting and intriguing energy. And I feel like it's kind of being reflected back. There's something happening deep down inside of you that's kind of being interwoven into this energy with somebody, this connection with this other person. And it's hard for me to tell what's yours and what's theirs and what is going on with them and it's kind of interesting. So that's where we have the Queen of Cups crossed by the Ace of Wands, is that it feels like there's passion here. It definitely does feel like there's passion here. Are you both on the same page with this? That's kind of what's coming in here. Crossed by, is this person wanting or looking for a new connection or a new passion? Maybe they're not, or maybe this is you as well. Maybe they don't know that they do. But it's kind of like, again, it's like one person really wants it, another person doesn't, and then the boundaries all get like blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I don't know what I want now. But I do know that I want to be with you, talking about you and going very deep. So where this is going, we don't know. But it also could be that someone gets lost in that depth and needs to kind of be brought back up out of that as well. So that's part of what's happening. And, we have in your conscious mind the Seven of Pentacles. So this is wanting to see some growth in your world, whether it's with this particular relationship or just in general. Maybe I feel like you're kind of mostly bouncing off this energy and getting a lot of intuitive information, a lot of nonverbal information, even psychic information, and it's kind of helping you understand some things that are going on for you. But the Seven of Pentacles is, where do you want to invest your time and energy? And I feel like you're getting very clear with this particular person or partnership that, yes, you're wanting to put a lot of time and energy into that. But I feel like because there's an overall discerning energy here, Scorpio, of not just to do with this particular relationship, your life in general. And so that's why it's becoming, you're kind of super sensitive. You've got those particular spidey kind of psychic senses of what feels right for you. So this energy can actually be quite practical. It can be looking at, time management. Where do you want to place your time? It can be looking at investments in terms of money, investments in terms of relationships. And so this is actually a real Taurian energy, which is your opposite sign coming through. And so that's why it's kind of like looking at things from a slightly different angle as well. But yeah, I feel like it's like, you've got some, I also feel like with this relationship has got to a good stage. It might even be a friendship. It might only be at that friendship stage. But if this is an existing relationship, it's like, where do I want this to go? Where do I want this to go? So there's this big question, am I willing to go to the next stage with this person? Or am I willing to go to the next level of commitment? Where am I wanting to go with this? And it doesn't have to be, like I said, romantic. It can be like talking about business partnerships as well. but it has a lot to do with soul connection, with love and self-love and self-nourishment, because it has to feel good on that level for you to want to be putting your time and effort into it. So that's why it's interesting we have at the base the star card, because this is very much being guided. I feel like you're being guided by the star, you're being guided by the sun. You're seeing things very clearly in your external world, you're seeing things inside your internal world. Like I said, it's just this intuitive, I must talk to this person, I need to connect to that person. But then once you do, it's like I said, the boundaries get blurred. But it is around just wanting to be very, very much wanting to be with people that replenish your soul and feel good. So the star card is very much like it's drinking this deep replenishment through this connection. But it's a very beautiful energy. It illuminates some things deep within for you, which is actually really nice. And that's why I feel like you're bouncing off this energy. But it also helps you feel like it's kind of brings more hope. It's got this very lovely kind of innocent energy. And it almost, it can be the card of wishes coming true. So be careful what you wish for with this connection as well, because it could just come true. And it is a card of being very strongly intuitively guided to something that is has a future. So it's also thinking is this going to have a future? So in the recent past, we have the Magician underneath the Death card, which is your card. And the Lover's card is often that there is a choice. This particular one is that you're being very strongly guided towards a particular choice. Now, if this is not to do with a relationship, and it does very much feel like it is, it's choosing a path of love, a direction of love. And so the Magician card is very much like it's this energy of I want to start something new and I don't know how to do it, but I will work it out. I feel like I've got everything I need and we'll work it out. But it's kind of very early stages about stepping into a new growth cycle with a partnership into the future. So we have in the near future the Six of Cups. This is a beautiful energy of being really present, being really happy. It's very sensory. You'll be feeling things through your senses, through touch, smell, hearing, seeing, all of those sort of things. It can bring you back to your childhood as well. So there can be a reminiscence, a nostalgia for the past that comes up around this. So this could be someone that you've connected with before, and they've kind of come back, and only if this is a good energy, okay? So only if this is someone you're wanting to see. So, and I think that even if this is not romantic and this is just a very deep connection, it's reminding you of some connections that you've had in the past. It's bringing that energy back to you. And that's part of what it's, part of its purpose. So you're presenting as the Queen of Pentacles, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's Capricorn energy. You've got a lot of earth energy around you, and we have been in Virgo season moving into Libra. So it is kind of looking at the things that you've been working on and building and creating in that season. And the Queen of Pentacles is very, it's very grounded. It's a very grounded energy with this. It's a very caring energy. So you might actually really care for this person a lot and deeply. So, and might even feel quite protective about them as well. But it's also someone that this is a relationship that you could see as something that if you put the time and energy in, it can be a consistent relationship, something that you can really rely on. So I feel like with you being the Queen of Pentacles, it's like this is not something that you're just, playing. You're not playing this. This is genuine. This is authentic. So that feels really nice. In the energy surrounding you, you have the Eight of Cups. So part of what's happening with this lovely connection that's coming in is it's showing you what's right for you on a heart level and what isn't, what's fulfilling and what isn't. And so I feel like you're going to be thinking about walking away from energies and people in particular, relationships in particular, or just detaching from them if you're not getting this depth that you're needing here. So that's what I do feel like it's very strongly connected around that full moon in Pisces. That's when you will feel this at its most intensity. And that's it's kind of good because it's clearing out some energy around that. It's this very deep kind of inventory of what's right for you, what isn't. And because that actually feels really good and it's a very successful process. We have the Tower card, hopes and fears. And this is a bit more of a dramatic energy that I don't see here. This is a bit more of a slow transformational energy. It doesn't feel like the Tower energy. So if you're worried that something's happening too fast or this change is going to occur too fast, or you're going to get some sort of sudden flash of insight about someone and go, oh, maybe not. I don't see that happening with the Tower. And also could be a fear around building something on a bad foundation. Or something just doesn't fit anymore or doesn't feel right anymore. So, yeah, I mean, I just feel like you're going to be so attuned to all of this, so sensitive. So that's why we've got the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to know exactly who and what you want to invest in here. There's a lot of options, but some of them, like you said, you'll be able to see through the illusions. So there's this sense of mastering the skill of discernment that's coming through, Scorpio, that seems really, really important. It's happening on the water energy, the intuitive water, heart energy that feels really good for you on a deep level. But I feel like you're applying that to other things in your life. So it's like the Ace of Pentacles, a new path opens. There's a new opportunity here. So is this a job opportunity? Maybe this is a conversation with someone that works at some place and something really sinks in and you go, oh, okay, now I know that I like that. I like that place, or now I know that I don't like that place. So either way, you're going to know exactly, going to want to invest big into this, and you're going to want to be getting some concrete, grounded, practical results here. So if it's a relationship, this is not, like I said, it's not a fly by night. It's like, I actually want this to be something that is going to be solid. That's why the Ace of Pentacles could represent money, home, business as well. But I feel like you're scoping the landscape to see what you want. So it feels really good. And so that's interesting. We have the Six of Wands, which may be that you are someone might be headhunting you even. Someone might be offering you something because they like what they see, or they like the work that you've done, or they respect you. You're standing out from the crowd. Either way, this energy is, like you said, it's interesting because the Six of Wands and the actual Death card both have the white horse. So there is this connection for me between these two cards about connecting to something of pure spirit and allowing this transformation to occur. There's something that is happening on a very high spiritual level with this. But I do feel like this card represents success, victory, overcoming some things that may have been issues for you around relationships, or around knowing whether you can trust someone, or being very discerning whether something's right for you. So, yeah, I just feel like, this is actually really, really positive for you here, Scorpio, but it's home ground for you guys. It's very much home ground. So, and it feels like there's success. So this Ace of Pentacles can be starting your own business, or launching something, or whatever that is, buying new home, starting new health regime, moving in together, whatever that is, and it could be related to this partnership, it's connected to success. It says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes, life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Interesting. And so then this one says, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Nice. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. And it's kind of interesting that both of those are about you owning your space in terms of your beliefs and your thoughts. Because what I was kind of getting here with this energy was that there was like this blurring of the lines and the boundaries. So it may be that you need to untangle a little bit from some of that as well that's coming through. So, but whatever you do, whatever process occurs, it's very successful. Oh, wow. And we have the beautiful butterfly or a little moth. I actually think it's a little butterfly. It looks really happy. It reminds me of childhood, this little one. It's like something kids, sorry, the birds are being really loud. Something a little kid would draw. And of course, butterflies are about transformation, and we have the death card. So this could be to do with a childhood dream, a childhood home, a childhood relationship. So it could be all to do with that, but it also feels like there's a transformation occurring within your inner child, and it feels happy and free. So it's really nice energy coming through, Scorpio. So that's it. Let's going to leave the YouTube reading here, take it over to the extended, see what else is coming in. That's why it's interesting. We've got the Six of Cups, which could be around children, childhood home, the past, childhood. It can be all of those things or someone from the past that's coming back. We're going to look at what's coming in with this new opportunity, this solid opportunity that's coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, where that goes. So we'll look at the near future, the future beyond, and then any other further intuitive messages that you need to hear. And then we're going to tune in specifically to career, money, love, and relationships. So that's all in the extended reading. I'd love it if you come over, Scorpio. The link is in the description box below. And if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel, the content, and helps support the growth of the channel. And yeah, I'm just going to leave you with a little plug for my new channel. So take care, Scorpio, and I'll see you next time.